And we have the main card, the fight that everybody's excited about, Francis Ngannou versus Ciryl Gane. And Ngannou, believe it or not, is coming in at a plus 130 underdog against Ciryl Gane at a negative 155. And we'll just go over real quick. Ngannou's last fight was in March of last year with a KO win against Stipe Miocic in the second round. Before that, he's had 4 first-round KO wins against Rosenstruck, Dos Santos, Velasquez, and Blades. And Ciryl Gane, his last fight was a TKO win in round 3 against Derek Lewis in August of 2021, and he is 7-0 in the UFC. So, Fern, how'd you break down this fight?
I always try to just focus on the fighting part, but it's definitely hard to ignore when Ngannou is, clearly has his mind on other things at the moment. I think, to me, that's going to play a big factor because Gane is just talking about fighting, training. Has his coach in his corner, management keeping him focused. Ngannou, clearly is unhappy with the UFC. Clearly, has made it apparent that, he's looking at other options. Just every day it seems like when they talk about Ngannou, it's not anything to do with the fight. I think the fact that they were training partners, he's got a chip on his shoulder. He's got, people are going to think that they know each other, have each other figured out. But, these are big guys. His last wins were, against top opponents. And but Gane is a huge guy. He's a big fighter. Will know his style, his weaknesses. I think just all this added drama, to me, just doesn't help sell the fight. I just want to see them fight. I don't care about the mean mugging, the talks. In the training he dropped me. Oh, actually in training I dropped him. Just wait till you see that video. And you're just just show me what you're gonna do and just talk about the fight. I think Gane's focus on this is to me. I'd love to see Ngannou come out and somehow, get what he wants or have negotiating power, and keep escalating, elevating his career. Gane just seems like he just wants to fight and focus on fighting, and I think that's going to be the big difference. I'd love to say Ngannou would be my pick, yes, stick it to the man, but Gane is just I'm going to fight you, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, so, myself personally, I like seeing some of the drama stuff. I do like some of it, I don't. So the part I do like seeing is that video clip of Ngannou kind of, giving the cold shoulder to Gane as he walks by, just like he's badass. He's like, I'm the champ, yeah. And just pays no attention to him whatsoever. And then the look on Gane's face as the cameraman pans to him, and he's just like, what the hell? Doesn't even say hi to his former training partner or whatever. That stuff to me is fun. The part I don't like, and I think will work against Francis, is Francis even thinking about the next fight, talking about fighting Tyson Fury, talking about boxing, and this being part of the contract negotiation. I really don't think it's good to be looking past your current opponent, especially when it's someone like Ciryl Gane, where it's kind of already, you're acting as if it's a foregone conclusion that you're going to win, and you're planning out your future career. I think that can be detrimental to not be in the moment and focused on how you're going to take down a heavyweight. It's been hyped up by people like Joe Rogan a lot about how Ciryl Gane moves, how the heavyweight division has never seen a guy move like this before, and to some degree I think it's true, and some of the hype is justified. I do think there's a lot of special things about Gane for sure. He's definitely going to be, I think, Francis's toughest opponent after Stipe. I think that Francis in his last fight showed, that he has evolved as a fighter, because for a long time he relied on his power. And when he went against someone like Stipe, who was a tactician, had a little bit of speed, and could avoid getting hit, the first time that they matched up, that's how Stipe beat him. The second time that they matched up, Francis was able to, stuff a shot. He was able to take Stipe's back and throw some punches in. He was able to show some patience and not just rush in. So that to me was very interesting in Francis's evolution. So had I not seen that last fight with Stipe, I would say Ciryl Gane definitely is going to win against Francis. But since Francis showed so much improvement in his last fight against Stipe, I really feel like it's kind of a 50-50. Francis could, demonstrate a little bit of patience, wait for that good opportunity, land that, launch the nuclear option, and just, put anyone's lights out, including Gane. But also Gane has got that speed. He's in and out. He's got that really great movement, and he could potentially pick Francis apart. So. In terms of favorites, I do think Gane, to me, I'm going to predict is going to win. And I mean, the odds reflect this. It's not like there's a huge disparity in the odds. It's just Francis is a slight underdog compared to Gane. But I do think Gane has a slight edge because of that movement. But again, if I hadn't seen that last fight with Stipe, I'd say the odds should be much more in favor of Gane than Francis. Because Francis has shown in the past his weakness to fighters who come in with good strategy and have good movement. Mm-hmm. So this is the fight we've been wanting to see for a while. I can't wait for it. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, and like you brought up a point, with Ngannou talking about fighting Tyson Fury. Like we saw the last time somebody was thinking about fighting a boxer instead of fighting who was in front of him. That was McGregor against Poirier, and he got stomped. And and coming back, yeah. Like you can't look ahead. You can't. Like and Gane's been his win against Black Beast. He's faced somebody who has that one hitter quitter that like no matter what is always dangerous, and he definitely nullified it. Whereas I don't think Ngannou's faced somebody like Gane. I think, in facing Lewis, Gane has faced somebody that has the power, that he has to be wary of at all times. And I think that would be a good thing in his favor.